shouldn't have come here on an empty stomach because now I just want to buy everything. Looking for something to make for dinner, and since it's snowing outside, maybe something warm like a soup, but I really have no idea. Let's see. I really have no idea what I want to eat. Like, seriously. I have bread. It's a staple, but what can I do with bread? Toast it, grill it with cheese. Okay, my name is Mike Nguyen. Kind of a difficult last name to say because it's Vietnamese. And no, I'm not related to whoever you think is that has that last name, because it's a pretty popular last name. Like, if you can think about it, like half the population of Vietnamese people in the world all have this last name. I mean, it's a really big number. I'm an undergrad here at BYU, slowly trying to graduate. For a long time, it was always about, you know, how quickly I could do it, because my parents kind of feel like I've lost some time since I served a mission. I mean, that's how they refer to it. I mean, they don't even use the word mission, they just call it that time you wasted 2 years, which is kind of their attitudes towards mostly anything related to the church. It is interesting though, because I've come to the conclusion that I'm not in a race against anybody. Even though my mom always says, you're behind everyone, and to tell you the truth, you know, like, behind who, you know? Who am I doing this for me or for her? But a lot of growing up was definitely in my mind that I had to please my family, because, you know, they did the whole American dream experience where they came here from Vietnam as refugees and tried to get a nice life, and they kind of expect something out of the kids, and then you don't deliver, and they get kind of upset. My idea of family has definitely been influenced by what I've seen on TV. I mean, without a doubt. You know, everything from like Family Matters to like Step by Step and anything else on TGI Friday, you know, they've got this blueprint for how family should work and function, how they should deal with problems when problems arise, how to take care of conflicts. And it was just surreal watching that as a kid and saying that, hey, that's not how my family works. My family is completely different than that. Once I put out cookies and milk to see if Santa was really real. I mean, it's not like I doubted. So I left out a plate of cookies and milk, and the next day they were eaten. A couple hours later, after we woke up, my brother told me he had eaten it and there is no Santa. I mean, not like I believed in him in the first place. But since I joined the church, they don't put up the Christmas tree anymore back at home. Home, for me, in my mind, is where you feel safe. You can be yourself. It's where your trials are happening. It's where you're growing up. I guess the hardest part is not everyone shares my vision of what family here in this apartment is like. I mean, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing that they don't share the vision. It's just, I just crushed that egg in there. I'm gonna close that. I would like to be able to come home and be honest about what, you know, my feelings are, instead of just hiding them and shoving them down so I don't hurt my parents. One thing that's hard for my parents to understand is that home for me is here and not in Southern California. So after I spend Christmas with my family, I would like to come back home here. Yeah.